It's time for Hippies TV, featuring Guy Schwartz's Road Journal.
Hi, this is Guy Schwartz, and you're watching Hippies TV.
You can call my name. You can think of me. I won't run. I won't hide. I want to be there for you.
It was a tour, but it wasn't really a tour. There were musical engagements, yet there were no real musical engagements. MArlo and I love to go up north for the summer and get out of the Houston, Texas heat, and that usually means touring musically up in the Northwest, the Northeast, New England, Canada. Sometimes we're even lucky enough to go to the northwest part of Europe. This year there was no chance to do that. We were just way too busy, so no tour was set up. When we realized in the middle of July that things had changed and we could leave town, there was no time to book a tour, so we just traveled. We took a vacation, we visited friends, and made spontaneous musical things happen. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm blue when I'm far away from you. I'm blue when I'm far away from you. What can I do? Baby, I'm so blue.
Hi, I'm MArlo Blue. By the time June came around in 2008, I realized that Guy Schwartz and I could take some time for the road in August and September. We could leave in just a few weeks. It was too late to book a real tour for Guy, but a little vacation seemed like a good idea. But with Guy, there is no vacation. We did visit some friends and family, and even had a few scheduled musical dates, but Guy had decided that a tour with no scheduled venues would be different and a very cool thing. Each night, when we hit a new town, he immediately went to work trying to root out new musicians and new talents he could work with. Guy began by hitting Google and MySpace, looking for local musicians, jams, and open mics. Then when he found them, it was anything goes. It was time to make something musical happen. Guy brought acoustic and electric guitars, bass, and piano, as well as a portable recording rig and my video cameras. He set up recording studios in hotel rooms, studios in houses, studios on back porches, and inside of cars. Guy convinced musicians to pull guerrilla raids at schools, venues, and restaurants to perform, jam, and even write songs, totally unrehearsed. Oh, he also put it all on the web, much of it in real time.
Baby, I'm so blue.
How's that? Is it like gay, like a hotel room together playing on a bed?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It is what it is.
If that's what you were going for, yeah. Otherwise, it looks just fine.
21 songs ago, you said we was through. 21 songs ago, you said we was through. Oh, here I go, writing 25 songs about you. Song number 2 told the story about our first date. But by song number 3, you was upset at me, 'cause I showed up 2 hours too late. But by song number 4, you was showing me the door. Looked like bad news for song number 6, 7, 8. And 21 songs ago, you said we was through. 21 songs ago, you said we was through. Oh, well, here I go, writing 25 songs about you. Cool.
Stay tuned for Music Every March, coming up on the half hour right after Hippies TV. When we woke up the next morning, only 1 hour outside of Kansas City, there was already a message from the Rope Man. I had met Rope Man just a week or 2 earlier in an online video chat room. While there, I asked if he'd ever entertained the idea of having a house concert at his home and broadcasting it out online in his chat room. He loved the idea. When I got there, I found that Ropeman's family and friends were grilling and chilling, and he had even commissioned his tattoo artist to repaint the living room wall.
I'm Ryan, and this is my stepdad and mom's house. We're gonna party. How was that?
We're gonna go when the room starts spinning. Shoot back here while the other side's winning. Well, it's 5 of the night, this a 2-minute warning. And you're gonna feel it all when you wake up in the morning. Yeah, yeah. It's such a lovely night. All the girlfriends dressed up right. I'd like to stay all night, but I can't stay here, oh, because the house is burning.
When we entered Canada at Windsor, we drove straight on to the Georgian Bay to visit with Gurf Morlix and Brendy Fuller up at Gurf's place, which used to be his dad's place and used to be his granddad's place. Gurf was in an adventurous mood, so we had a lot of musical fun.
She said, if that ain't loving you, baby, if that ain't loving you right, if that ain't loving you, baby, if that ain't loving you right, well, out of all of the lovers and all of the loves, unrequited or saluted with splendor, when the songs are all sung and the stories are told, she and I might be the one they remember. She said, if that ain't loving you, baby, if that ain't loving you right, if that ain't loving you, baby, if that ain't loving you right, if that ain't loving you, she said, if they ain't loving you right now, if that ain't loving you, baby, oh, it's gonna resolve on the hay.
Hi, I'm Guy Schwartz. Stay tuned for Music Every March, coming up right after Guy Schwartz's Road Journal on Hippies TV. In Montreal, Quebec, we visited with Levon Louis, who took us to the park for tam-tams. I'm not sure what that means, but we had a great time, including some of the largest drum circles I've ever seen, and many of them.
Go ahead and kill me. I say rock and roll gonna be alright. Rock and roll is gonna be alright. Listen to the drums play.
We visited a lot of open mics while we were traveling. On a night off, it's always a great way to run into musicians, is to find an open mic and sign up and shake hands and see what happens.
forgiveness is like a wishing well. Throw in your pennies and wish for help, or wish for help. Good woman love you, find things to your back. Yeah, I hope that's not the way things are, just white.
Toilet bugs annihilate! And look at the bugs in the toilet. We laugh out loud, cause they're just like us. They're stuck like us. They're bugged like us. They like us. We are toilet bugs. We're all toilet bugs. We are toilet bugs. We're all toilet bugs. Dance!
You're watching Guy Schwartz's Road Journal on Hippies TV. There was a really appreciative audience at one of our only really set gigs. It was at the Adirondack Center for the Performing Arts in Blue Mountain Lake, New York. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you might like this one. I rolled my own and I spoke my own. That's the way the Lord planned it. I rolled my own and I spoke my own. I wish they'd all understand me. I like my reefer like I like my fun. But the government's part of a great big conspiracy. The rich man come with his money and guns and say you can't get high unless you buy from me. That's why I roll my own and I smoke my own. The stuff I grew last summer, I roll my own and I smoke my own. I'm down to the seeds, it's such a bummer. And if my horn section was here, it would sound about like this, except bigger. Hey, Mr. President, listen to me. It's time to set old Mr. Dope Man free. It's time for medical use and hemp products too. The Treasury could sure use some dope revenue. That's why I roll my own and smoke my own. The stuff I grew last summer, I roll my own and I smoke my own. I'm down to the seeds, it's such a bummer. And I roll my own and smoke my own. That's the way the Lord planned it. I roll my own and smoke my own. I wish they'd all understand it. Thank y'all very much. I'm Guy Schwartz.
Stay tuned for Music Every March, featuring live musical performances from South by Due East. Coming up next.
Want more? Come check us out at www.hippies.tv.
After sitting in on a taping of Amy Goodman's Democracy Now! Program in New York City, we went up to Mongop, New York to visit with Parker Dulaney. Parker's the front man of the great New York punk band Certain General. They're still at it after all this time, and we got together with Parker and did a Johnny Cash song.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire.
You always run away. I see the sun, you find your rainy day. Run away, you always run away. Every time I get the chance to say I love you, you know I really do. Yeah, I do. Run away. What is the name of this actual location we're in, Parker? I've been saying we're in
Mongop.
We're in Mongop, New York, at Parker Dulaney's house in the country. Cottage, pool, man, Delaware River right across the street. It's an amazing place.
We arrived at Donna's place near Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Lizzie Harrah and Ruel Russell from the Madisons were so excited to see us that they drove from their place in Greenville, Tennessee, all the way to Donna's place just to say hi. We got into a jam, and MArlo set up the cameras, and we were off to the races.
Just to reach the other side, and I'd like to cross, and God knows that I try. Maybe it would never be mine. Forget me mine. Thank you, see your sweet love. Ain't never been blind. Set it all alone. Just this one time
Nice. You're watching Guy Schwartz's Road Journal on Hippies TV.
Stay tuned for another great episode of Music Every March, featuring live performances from South by Due East.
It was a surprise when Stephen Foster emailed me and asked if I'd like to come sit in with Howler in their very last gig together. I was thrilled, left MArlo at the motel in Nashville, drove down to Birmingham for my night with Howler.
Should have been ballin'. What you gonna do with the house on fire? You gonna sleep with the Sunday choir? Hell yeah! It's such a lovely night. Oh, that's all right. Well, I can stay all night.
Stephen Dall is a singer-songwriter from Hamilton, Ontario. We met in the lobby of the motel in Nashville, Tennessee, and decided right then and there that we'd make some music together and make some television as well.
for heaven hereafter. Before I fall short of the laughter, I just want to know that you'll be waiting when my memories start fading. Time will take it all. Time will take it all. Time will keep on running when we fall. Oh, time will keep on ticking when we fall. Together there.
Check out more of this great Texas music at www.hippies.tv.